Summer's barely begun. Back to school sales are on the rise. July's fireworks are done. Pumpkin spice catches my eyes. Calendar says August 1. I see ghosts at the local Target. Thanksgiving sales galore are being pushed at the market. Early holidays, they say, they are not a thing. I'm fed up to
Hey y'all, Joker
yet
here,
I
the
hear the
cranky old gay
carolers
guy.
sing.
And today's video is going
Leaves
to
just
be
starting to fall.
short. I know, I've said that many times. But it's going to be shorter today because I don't have a lot to say. Today's subject is holiday rush. And in that, I mean that we are being pushed with holiday sales and events months in advance, which is ridiculous. Remember the time, back in the 70s, 80s, maybe even the 90s, when Christmas songs were not played on the radio until Thanksgiving was over? Do you remember those days, the good old days? Well, it was kind of the same with sales. You wouldn't see Thanksgiving sales in August. Well, now you do. You wouldn't see Halloween candy going up in July, but now you do. And we've all heard the saying Christmas in July when someone has a sale, you know, trying to convince you to buy something now and save it for Christmas or treat yourself now like it's Christmas. That's just a sales foible, a one-time thing. However, in late August, I was in a grocery store and I hit their seasonal aisle, and one half of it was Halloween, the other half was Thanksgiving, but the end cap were dishes with Christmas paintings on them, Christmas trees, Christmas cottage, gingerbread men, and it was August. August, and they're already selling Christmas supplies. And I went to a Home Depot or a Lowe's last week, and I saw Christmas displays. Where are they? They're tucked behind the Halloween displays, which are huge now. I mean, you got the 20-foot skeletons and the blow-up ghosts and all that, which are taking up most of the space. But if you go to the back of the section, they have Christmas bulbs and Christmas lights already on the shelf. It's rushing. I'm telling you, it is rushing. And let's talk about schools. Oh, back in my day, school was over at the beginning of June. Okay, that was like the first week of June, and then you were out for the summer. And you didn't go back until the day after Labor Day, which is early September. Well, in Oregon, we had some winter closures in the past. So if you missed X amount of days, school days because of snow, then they would add those on to the end of the year. So school would last a few days more. And then COVID came and schools were closed, I think, for 2 weeks before they started doing remote learning. So the school year was pushed into mid to late June. But now, and I don't know why, the grade schools, kids were going in August, mid-August, the third week of August, which is 2.5, 3 weeks before normal. I mean, what is that about? Why are you pushing that? And in June, early June, when kids are getting out of school, they were having back to school sales at the department stores. Now, I know that there is a delay in ordering and receiving, and everything has to be scheduled. But why would you put all of your school supplies and back to school clothing sales the week the kids are already, they're getting out of school? That's not what they're thinking about. It's not what their parents are thinking about. So why would you push that on the consumer? Other than the fact that you're just greedy and you want money. And it's the same with the holidays. You push all this holiday crap early because I think in the back of your mind, Mr. Business, you know when no one really wants this junk. And if you had to wait until Thanksgiving to put your Christmas stuff out, or at least after Halloween before your Christmas stuff went out, you think maybe you wouldn't sell as much? I mean, I don't have the answer. I just know that it's irritating. And in my household, I do not celebrate holidays because it's all about consumerism. And I mean, sure, I want what I want and I want something, I go get it. But, well, if I can afford it. But as far as decorating your house for Christmas, no. Decorating for Halloween, no. I don't even put pumpkins on the porch. Why? Because I don't want people coming up and banging on the door begging for candy. It's usually midweek and it gets dark early and the front door opens into the living room where my TV is. So if I'm watching TV, I don't want to be interrupted continuously. Why? It's because you're giving them junk anyway. They don't need candy. Now, when I was a kid, I wanted candy, sure. I mean, I eat candy now sometimes, but I see no need to hand it out and invite people to come up to the porch. I'm on a corner. Some years we have no Halloween trick-or-treaters. Other years it's a lot. And it's a continuous rap on the door. And if you buy enough candy for everyone, you never get enough. You know what I mean? It's like if there's too many people, you run out of candy, you turn off the porch light, and you get angry teenagers who are shouldn't be doing this anyway, coming around wanting your candy and you don't have it. So, then they're going to break your pumpkin or scratch your car or whatever. Why invite that? And if you buy enough candy, but you only have two or three trick-or-treaters, you're left with all this candy now that I am forced to eat because there's no way I can throw it away. I already bought it. It's just the way I'm wired. You don't waste. And candy's not good for me. I don't need to eat 2 bags of chocolate bars. I just don't. So there's that. And we're off on a tangent again, aren't we? I don't decorate for Halloween. I don't celebrate a holiday indoors. I might go to a Halloween party, sure. I might go to a Thanksgiving dinner, perhaps, but I'm not going to have a Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not going to cook a Thanksgiving dinner because it's just food, and food is just food. That's all. I get zero pleasure from eating. Sure, I enjoy the taste of some things, but I'm never thinking about, oh, I've got to go here and here because they have this great food and I've got to try it. No, it's just food. And as far as going out, I think it's all overpriced. I mean, I can be happy eating a sandwich at home instead of going and spending 40 or 50 bucks on a dinner. Call me cheap if you want to. Call me frugal. I appreciate that. Uh, but I will get just as much pleasure from eating that high society food. I think that's what I'm going to call it, high society food. I'm not going to say expensive. I'm going to say high society food. I'm going to get as much pleasure eating high society food as I would eating a turkey sandwich at home, or a bologna sandwich, or a bowl of cereal, or a bagel with cheese and an egg. I mean, I like the taste of all those things. Some I like better than others, but it's not a pleasurable event. And to me, it's a waste of time and money. Think about times when you were going to go, let's say, to a show or a movie, and you're with a friend and they want to go eat first. Okay, so now you're wasting all this time. I mean, I want to go to a movie, I want to go home. Or I want to go to a movie and whatever the planned event is. I don't want to go and sit for 2 hours chatting before a movie over food that is disgusting anyway. Disgusting, and it's not good food. It's not good for you. It just sits in your stomach. And when I say that because of a movie, you don't want to go to a sit-down restaurant before a show or a film because you never know how long it's going to take. So inevitably, you end up going someplace that's fast and quick, a Mexican restaurant, or I wouldn't say McDonald's, but something faster. And the problem is that the food in those places just sits in your gut. It doesn't do anything for you. It's not healthy. It's just high caloric and it's crap food. I feel the same way about brunch. Brunch is an invention to fill the restaurant all day and make money. It has nothing to do with what I want. When I get up in the morning, I want to have coffee. I want to eat, get on with the day. I don't want to wait around till 10 or 11 o'clock to eat breakfast. because you don't eat breakfast because you have to save room for brunch. But the brunch will last for an hour or 2 hours, and that is ridiculous. Food, get it less than 10 minutes, it should be done, and you should move on with your day. Sorry, that's just the way I live my life, and that's what I do here at home. I think going out to eat is a waste of time. If you say, oh, it's the time I socialize, well, that's great, then go socialize. But does it have to be in a restaurant? Does it have to be over food? Does it have to be over alcohol? Can't you just go have coffee or tea or take a walk with someone and socialize? I mean, if you're going out to a club or a bar to meet people, that's one thing, but you don't go to a restaurant normally to meet people unless it's a date situation. And I don't think I want to have a first date at a dinner. Why? Because then you've got someone who is either going to be putting on a show and ordering this or that or whatever, or taking great pleasure from food, which is fine if they take great pleasure in it. But it's a big old turnoff to me because I am certainly not into that. If you want to go enjoy food because it turns you on, great, go and do it. But if we're dating, don't expect me to go with you because it's just a waste of time for me. There's many, many other things I would rather be doing than sitting in a restaurant. And sure, you have to fill your hunger needs, but again, I can have a sandwich, I can have a piece of fruit, I can have a bowl of cold cereal. It doesn't matter. It's just food. It doesn't matter. There's no pleasure there. So if it's your thing, you go, but please don't expect me to join you. And that's probably another reason I'm single, huh? Think about that. And wow, these tangents are everywhere today because this was supposed to be a short video and it was about holiday rush. It has nothing to do with restaurants, but that's just another issue that gets me cranky. The whole, yeah. Anyway, back to the thing we were talking about, which is holidays coming on too soon. Thankfully, I haven't heard Christmas songs on the radio yet. I expect by mid-October, I will be hearing that screechy voice of Mariah Carey once again, haunting my dreams. Okay, that's all I have to say today about the holiday rush. I'm sure that most of you will not agree with everything that I've said today, primarily the food thing, because that seems to be a big issue for a lot of people is that they take great pleasure in eating, and I never have, never will. Just like some people take great pleasure in drinking, like at a bar. It's not me either. Never has been, never will be. Or they take great pleasure in drinking coffee at a coffee house. One coffee at a coffee house, staying 10 minutes. If you're in a discussion, 20, 30 minutes, that's enough. I don't want to go hang out at a coffee house in the middle of the day. Again, there are other things I'd rather be doing with my time than sitting and consuming. It's another subject for another video. I gotta go. It is Thursday. The weather outside isn't quite frightful yet, but it's supposed to sprinkle. And I will be seeing you all, I guess, on Friday. And what's Friday's topic? Oh my God, that's a good question. I have no idea. So, stick around, everybody. Wait with bated breath in anticipation of Friday's video. But I will talk to you all later. Comments are more than welcome. In fact, they are encouraged. I would like this to be an interactive thing. I do spend a lot of time answering comments and emails, and that's fine for now. Once I reach massive subscriber status, which could be as soon as I think the first of the year. Wouldn't that be great? Oh my God. Let's set a goal. Let's shoot for five. I'm at a little over 1,000 now. Let's shoot for 5,000 by January 1. That sounds good. Keep in mind, I will answer as many emails as I can. I think as more and more comments and things come in, I might just be, thumbs up, thumbs down icon or emoji on some of them. Because I just won't have the time to do all of them. Right now, I do spend a great deal of time answering comments and emails, and I want to. But I also know in my mind that when you get inundated, you might not have the time, or I might not have the time to answer everything individually. And it's not like I have a staff or AI that's going to do these things for me. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Please share this video. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. And most of all, thanks for subscribing. And when you subscribe, it's not costing you anything. It just means that YouTube and the algorithm knows that I've got people watching, which moves me higher in the system. I'm about 500 hours short, 500 viewing hours short of monetization. I'm expecting that'll probably happen in the next 3 weeks, maybe, hopefully. If I would get off my butt and upload a bunch of shorts, which are the little daily previews that I give. I don't know if you guys see those or not. You'd have to probably go to a Facebook page or Instagram to see those. And it's just like today I would be saying, hey, everybody, Christmas rush. This is what gets me cranky. Stay tuned. Something like that set to music. Those would be really easy to watch. And since there's one for every video, people could stream through that. But I don't think that would help either because the requirements for viewing hours on shorts are in the millions. I gotta go. I said it was gonna be short. Sorry, I'm running off of the mouth again, but again, that's part of my nature. I won't blame it on age because I was a chatterbox long before I got older. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody, and I will see you all on Friday.
Now, enjoy the days we've got. Let's hold back the holidays in the seasonal plot. Calendar says August 1. I see ghosts at the local Target. Thanksgiving sales galore are being pushed at the market. Early holidays, they say, they are not a thing. I'm fed up to hear, yet I hear the carolers sing. Leaves just starting to fall, yet snowflakes on display. Skulls and goblins tall, Christmas trees come out to play. Early holidays, they say, they are not a thing. I'm fed up to hear, yet I hear the carolers sing. Can't we live in the now, enjoy the days we got? Let's hold back the holidays in this seasonal plot.